Welcome back, everybody. It's Wukepedia. So this is a solitary video, solitary craft. I am back from vacation. I did quite a bit of work on the weekend here, and I just didn't have a good opportunity to record a "Hey, here's what I'm doing" episode. So here's what I did. I built my edge finally. I'm gonna get in bird form so I can fly. So this is all borderless glass, if you can see here, and I also made some armor. This has just got some normal things and whatnot to help me move faster, especially for some. Alright, so they're talking smack. I upgraded my power system down here a little bit. There we go. All of these 12 thermal generators are getting like 24 apiece. I think it was 288 when I multiplied it. They're going into an MFE, and I've been draining this slowly to charge up my armor. But this is currently running 2 industrial grinders to process all of the ore that I had quarried out that I haven't done anything with yet. And then on each, so it puts out 512, and these things only need 128. So I'm transforming it down, so the cable is 512, this goes down to 128. I had just one transformer like before, but I don't think it works that way anymore. I tried putting like a copper wire on each face, which is technically 128, and it ran the machines just fine, but well, either way, I had 3 of these CESUs charging, which will take 128, and I'm only making 288. So I was definitely had a spot for more power to go, and it wasn't draining it. So did a little testing. I really only think that these transformers have a maximum output of their smaller amount. So you might need to use multiple transformers, but that's simple enough. And then I just have dedicated power sources here for each of them, so that if for some reason there is a lapse in power down here, there's a little bit to fall back on, and these things are cheap enough, and I just wanted to make sure. Like it's a buffer is all it is. Since these machines literally do not have a buffer, they have to receive 128 at all times, or they will not work. So I just wanted to have a buffer for the few times where I might end up using more than 2 machines at a time. For now, eventually I'll get a bigger machine there and bigger power storage. Haven't done a whole lot over here besides the glass. This is all covered off, running right up against the wall here. And I've kind of cut through a few of these spots because then it looks a little bit cooler, I think. This is what I had envisioned. I only have one way out right now besides the elevator, but I'll give you guys an outside view. I think it looks pretty cool. I want to use some extra glass. Possibly like there's a ton of glass that you can make with the chisel. I'll show you that in a second here. That can give this glass a little texture and here and there, and there's a lot of different options for that. But this is what I wanted. It's still, in the mountain, and it's just hidden away. Kinda. I don't know. I guess it kind of stands out like a sore thumb. But I've moved off my roof. I've brought everything downstairs. Vacation was great. I'm still gonna do a Where's Wook episode, talking a lot more about the vacation. I just haven't had found time. I've been taking a little time off. I needed a vacation from my vacation. Set up the Tinker's construct, of course. So here we go. Chisel, and then some glass. So you right click with the chisel, put the glass in here. All of these different blocks can be used. I'm thinking something kind of like towards the thin grid, or there's another one that's like a screen that looked kind of cool, and then there's like Chinese glass. There's tons of Japanese glass. There's different styles and whatnot to put them into. I'll do one here for you guys. Thinking something either with like a thicker border, maybe steel frame glass. Let's try that. And you can always just throw them back in and get your regular glass back too, usually. But kind of thinking like around the outside edge. The only thing I didn't like about this was you couldn't break it with your hands and get it back like the Tinker's glass. You could. that one go? Well, it's gone. Oh, I did get it. Okay. Kind of wanted something like that around the outside edge to give it more definition. And then it would wrap around, of course, like maybe just on the corners or something. And go further, but you get the idea. Something, I'm not sure exactly what, but that's my idea for that. I will eventually move all this junk somewhere else. I don't know where. Or maybe I'll put a whole bunch more of these coal coke ovens somewhere, because I have a lot of coal downstairs. But for right now, it's working for me, and ran out of space again, so I took all my tools back out, and I really hodgepodged my power together. Right down in here, you can see an MFE. It's hiding underneath this chest, and that's powering the ME controller. Which is for the ME, of course, but then there's generators touching that, and then I have like little things here and there that are getting power from that, like my stove, and this is cooking my all my ores and stuff like that I'm industrial grinding and whatnot. I needed a compressor, so I threw that down. I want to do a setup over here, I believe, a completely separate power system. I don't want to use lava again, because then it's just another lava source, but it's really not that bad. And kind of set up all the machines, all the GregTech machines. There's so many. There's a wire mill, there's a plate bender, there's a metal former, there's a automatic wire mill. There's so many different things, whatever. Compressors and macerators. You get the idea. But it's hard to give all these things power unless you do strange power setups. So let's see here. Bat box. My idea for the bat boxes, did I pull a bunch of them out? I thought I'd made a bunch. Let's just do some dirt. Generic B would be proud. I don't know why those aren't stacking. Alright. So imagine these things are all bat boxes. And then in front of these we would put like a machine. So yeah, more dirt. So there's the bat boxes and there's the machines, and then behind here we would put generators, and they would have to, you can't put multiple generators on a wire to go to the thing, so I wouldn't need that many. Like, I could probably get by with one generator per 2 energy storage units, because you're not going to use all the machines at once. So if I figure out a decent configuration that kind of makes sense, and then just set them up so that like, one geothermal generator will charge 2 bat boxes, and so on and so forth, then I could save on some generators and little space in the back, and then just put like a wire to another one next to it or something. Or maybe I'll like stagger it, so like go bat box, and then have the generator in the middle, and then that generator would do both, and then I could have another bat box, and another generator. That could eliminate the wires, and it would be 2 to 1. I could even have another machine in front of this that would be like a low priority, but can only do so much of that. So that's something I got to work with, figure out what I want to do. Jesse, Commander Cran, has been going nuts. He has got a ton of stuff. Let me see if I can get to his base is exploded. Tons of progress. Let me see. My books are upstairs. That's what I'm looking for. So this one, mining age. I need the spawn would work for now. Alright, so here's Commander Cran's base. Looks about the same in here. Oh, there's... Why are those pink? Because they're out of power? Maybe. He's got a bunch of energy cells, so he's been really into the thermal expansion stuff. He's mostly skipped ME. He's used just kind of localized systems, and here's some power generation. He's got his barrel set up with all of these item ducts from thermal expansion, some extra chests for overflow and whatnot. deep storage units. Uh, Basically, you know, a fully functioning ME already. It just takes up more space is all. But it's really cool. I mean, I like the setup, the design. Each of the... Oh, that might crash my game. Let's see. Nope, it didn't crash. Alright, so like this has got a bunch of tin in it. And then he's got portals. I think this one goes to the farms? I don't know why I'm still in that form. Getting a little bit of a tick rate drop here and there. Alright, here we are. So he's got his tree farm going, and you guys have seen similar stuff to this in my last Feed the Beast series. I do plan on doing something similar to this eventually. I just haven't gotten there yet. And then these things, vacuum hoppers? I wonder if these are full or something. Oh yeah. Yesy, your tree farm hoppers are full. So, let me get a better look at this. He's got magnum torches around and everything, and he's got 3 harvesters going. They can barely keep up with these darn trees. And then he's got his organic stuff here. Oops, I totally just jumped on that and nothing happened. Alright. Maybe it replanted quick enough. Yeah, he's got a really cool design. Here we go. These things hold tons of RF. They're actually a little bit low, but they're keeping the one in the center up. This is resembling a design that he had been starting on the last map for Feed the Beast, and it's very cool. He is incorporating some storage buses with an ME system that's located here. I don't think he's linked it yet. There's nothing else in it. So he's just keeping all that stuff because it's fairly cheap to power this when you're not doing a lot of stuff and you don't have the crafting system yet. But like all this piping and the planter's going like crazy, getting resupplied. Here's all the engines going. Some more redstone and whatnot access, and oh, it's beautiful, the design, really. Um, Look at all these engines. But when we updated, thank you for the update, Yorkie. All of the conduit we had to replace. There was an update with that, for some sort of a fix, I'm sure. Yeah, eventually I'll build out here and do some stuff other than just dig holes in the ground, which was what I had been doing. Home, here we go. And well, yeah, this was the last part here, so yeah, I'll go back home. Overworld, is this my base? Yeah. So, I'm just trying to get the last of the liquid force out of there. I gotta get some, whatchamacallit, some of my quarries back up again so I can use my force engines. But the base is coming along. I did a lot. It doesn't look like much maybe, but melting all this glass, it took a long time. Getting a lot of these machines and getting all that iron and stuff processed and on the way, it just took a while. But I hope you guys like the progress. There will be more episodes soon. I've been trying to find time during the week. It's really tough. It's just a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. So, um, keep an eye out for the Where's Wook episode if you guys want to hear about the vacation. I'll talk possibly about movies as well. I did get to see a couple while I was away. But thank you all for watching. Sorry it's a little short, but Aaron has also been keeping up. I'll give you a quick peek in here. Aaron has been playing quite a lot. Keeps planting fir trees outside the barn. I don't know. He's been this stuff. I don't know. Okay, Yorkie, if you're watching, the lighting glitches from these lights, it goes away when you're not in the form. Like if you're in a form. Come on. Don't make me a liar. Yeah, see. So there's lights behind it, and they show through the same lights that I have up in my base. But yeah, he's got tree farms and oh, there's liquid iron, molten iron. Is that thermal or Tinker's Construct Iron? I don't even know. It's crazy. He's got all kinds of stuff going on in here. He's got big plans. This is really cool. Bunch of geothermals and whatnot. Crazy little nooks and crannies that were always in bird form. Elevators kind of hiding in the corners. I don't even know what you are. Oh, this is his mob farm. Yep, there's mobs in there. But, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.